Hey guys, Eric Goldman here to talk about The Muppets, a very long-awaited film if, like me, you are a huge Muppet fan. And I should just say from the get-go, yeah, I grew up with The Muppets, I freaking love The Muppets, and I absolutely adored this movie. I think if you don't really know The Muppets going in, if either you're a little kid or maybe an adult who either missed out because you were, too old or too young for The Muppets' heyday, it's still a really enjoyable film. I think it'll make new fans for The Muppets. If, however, you grew up loving The Muppets, this movie is kind of almost perfect. Jason Segel co-wrote it and stars, and you can tell that he lives, breathes, and loves The Muppets himself. He completely invests himself in this character, a guy whose brother is a Muppet named Walter, and you buy into this relationship because Walter is a really great character. I worried about having the movie focus on a new Muppet. Would I care about this new guy? You completely do. And then all the original Muppet characters return, and they're just as great as you remember them. It's a basic storyline. It's just, the Muppets have to save the Muppet Theater, so they're gonna put on a show, and that's fine. This movie is about getting back to the roots of the Muppets. It really ties into the Muppet Show and the first Muppet movie from the late 70s. This movie makes you a lot more emotional than you might expect if you go in invested in these characters. There are little moments, little touches that talk about the history of the characters that really get to you. The songs are great. If you like Flight of the Conchords and HBO, this movie has a lot of tight connections to that. James Bobbin, the director, directed most of the Conchords episodes, co-created it. And Brett McKenzie, one of the Conchords, wrote most of the songs for this movie. So they're very funny, very catchy songs that are also sentimental without being sappy. And I think that's kind of the key to the Muppets' appeal. Amy Adams is, pretty much perfect for a Muppet movie. Can you imagine anyone else who could fit in so well with this world and, again, play the reality of a scene with a puppet? All in all, this was one of the most fun times I'd had at the movies all year. You just, come out of it feeling good in a way that really only the Muppets can accomplish, and that's saying something. So, highly recommend this movie. It gets a little slow in the middle, it kind of bogs down a little bit, but just minor qualms here and there, and I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars overall. So, check out The Muppets.